What's happening, my amazing traders? Welcome again back to my chat. So today, guys, I'll be sharing with you guys trading opportunity on Bitcoin, GBPCAD, GBPCHF, and US30. So you guys should just stick with me because this is gonna get super interesting because we're gonna make a lot of money. So yeah, let's really get into the nitty-gritties of BTC. As you guys can see on my screen, this is Bitcoin USD. Now let's quickly get into it. Over the past few weeks, I've actually been trading Bitcoin since somewhere around here. If you guys can see where my mouse is at, since somewhere around here, and I've been calling Bitcoin all the way to what $210,000 per coin. It's gonna be a long ride. It's gonna be a long ride, but let's just look for trading opportunity we can take advantage of all the way there. Now, as you guys know, on a higher time frame, you guys know my strategy. I go on a monthly time frame, scale all the way down to daily time frame or 4-hour time frame to look for entries. Now, on the monthly time frame, you guys can see over here that Bitcoin is definitely what is definitely on a bull run. Okay, that we've made that clear. Bitcoin is definitely bullish. Okay, now for us to take advantage of this bullish momentum, we have to do what? Go with the trend. Okay, which means we have to look for buying opportunities. Okay, we have to look for buying opportunities. Now we've made it clear on a monthly time frame that what Bitcoin is bullish. Now let's go to a weekly time frame. Let's go to a weekly time frame, guys. Okay, so on a weekly time frame, we've seen that there was a particular resistance that Bitcoin failed to break from past times. You get what I'm trying to say? So Bitcoin came to this resistance, blew all the way back down, came to test it again, blew all the way back down, came to test it again. So at the end of the day, Bitcoin ended up breaking this particular resistance, right? And immediately Bitcoin broke this particular resistance that has been testing for some time now. I was waiting for a retest of it, right? I was waiting for a breakout, a retest. Then probably we're going to retest it all the way to $110,000. Okay, but Bitcoin actually came shy of our target, which was $110,000 or $109,000. Bitcoin came shy of it. So literally all my sell trades on this particular pair has been closed. Okay, all my sell trade on this particular pair has been closed. And how do I know that Bitcoin was going to come back to $110,000? If I take my Fibonacci from this swing low, all the way to this swing high, you guys can definitely see that the market is supposed to form an A to B, B to C pattern. So now A to B, C to D pattern, rather A to B, B to C, C to D. So this is what I'm trying to say. So from A to B, from B to C, from C to D. This is what I was expecting. That's why I said that Bitcoin might possibly retest that resistance. Now Bitcoin is not actually gonna retest this resistance anymore, because definitely we can see this weekly candle formation going on right now. Now let's get to a daily time frame. Let me show you guys what's actually happening. Now I was supposed to enter this particular trade at this daily candle close, right? This bullish trade, but I was being skeptical, and let me tell you the reasons I was being skeptical about entering any buy trades on BTC, right? Because of I'm seeing a Fibonacci play. Now let's take off Fibonacci from this week all the way down here. What I was thinking was that Bitcoin might still come all the way down here. You know the play now, from A to B, from A to B, B to C, C to D. This was what I was just trying to like reason in my head, that there's still a possibility for BTC coming all the way down here. But as I'm looking at it now, there's really no possibility of BTC doing what's coming all the way down there, right? There's really no possibility of BTC coming all the way down there, because now that BTC has gone against our Fibonacci, it has also broken above our trend line. They're also broken above our trend line like this. So it has broken above our trend line, and now you can see another daily bullish candle formation. Now, how am I going to take advantage of this BTC trade, right? Now, this is what I'm going to do. Let's come to a 4-hour time frame. Before we come to a 4-hour time frame, let's quickly do something here. Now, you guys can definitely see that there is a level here, a particular minor resistance. That BTC has what? That BTC has broken above off, right? This, let me make this a little bit bigger. Let's delete this. Let's do it again, guys. So there was a minor resistance here. There's a minor resistance here. Now, yeah, cool. So this was minor resistance that was holding BTC, of course, after this push, BTC started ranging here, pulled all the way back down. Then now BTC already broke above it. Sorry about that, guys. Give me a minute. All right, I'm back, guys. There's actually been a cold wave here at here in Nigeria. So I'm actually coming down with a flu. So with what I was saying was that BTC, has we've had a daily candle above this minor level, this horizontal, this minor resistance, right? We've had a daily candle break above it. So now, what I'll be expecting on Bitcoin for me to enter any buy trades, right, is this Bitcoin should come and retest this guy. Then, of course, we are looking to place our buy trade somewhere here. If I were to jump on a buy trade now, let's see. If I were to jump on a buy trade now, my stop loss will be all the way below this horizontal bar. Okay, all the way below this horizontal bar. And clearly, for my 2K account I'm trading, this won't be the best kind of trade to take. Okay, this won't be the best kind of trade to take because, of course, BTC can just come all the way down here, stop us out for a stop loss, then start all the way back down. Okay, all the way back up rather. So instead of us, opening our ass for BTC to pipe us. I was trying to be funny. Let's just wait for a pullback. Okay, let's just wait for a pullback here. Of course, we'll start seeing green candles. We're going to jump on a buy trade. And if this ends up happening, of course, you guys know my first level target is at 100% retracement somewhere here. Oh my god. At 100% retracement somewhere here, then our overall target is, of course, $210,000. So with that being said, that is my own take on Bitcoin. Of course, this trend line is now invalid. Let's delete it. So that is my own take on Bitcoin. Yeah, that is my own take on Bitcoin. Bitcoin should and pull back and we'll start placing our trades. Okay, so we have to be patient for Bitcoin this new week. We have to be patient for Bitcoin, but definitely, most definitely, Bitcoin is gonna play into our trap. Okay, let's get to a 4-hour time frame to see clear, to see what is actually happening. And as you guys can see, you know what I'm seeing here, guys? I'm seeing, and I don't know if look, I'm not the kind of guy that knows those candle patterns, okay, but this is looking like maybe I think it's an evening star they call it, or a morning star. Okay, I think it's a morning star. So this is looking like a morning star candle formation on a 4-hour time frame, which signifies a like a temporary bearish momentum before like our plan. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's literally this: if the market decides to pull back, the market decides to fall, you know, and we definitely know that somewhere around here the market is gonna start pulling back up. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So with that being said, let's call it the end of Bitcoin. That is my take on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pullback. We're looking for buying opportunities somewhere here. And within the course of Bitcoin pulling back, right? I will not be here to place and put another YouTube video. So what you guys will just do is that you click the link in for my Telegram channel in the description of this particular video. Then you join, because that is where I am very, very active with my subscribers. Okay, so don't miss out. Please join the Telegram channel so that you guys can be updated anytime this market is live. Okay, so let's go to our next meal of today. We're talking about BTC. Let's talk about GBP CAD. Let's talk about GBP CAD. Oops. 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 Okay. Okay, let's go to weekly time frame. Let's go to weekly time frame. Okay. Let me first delete my all my levels. Let me delete all my levels so that you guys, so I can show you guys better. So I can show you guys better. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go to a monthly time frame and let me expand my chart so that I can show you guys what is happening on the monthly time frame. Then we'll scale down. Okay, then we'll scale down. Now let's come. This is a monthly time frame for you guys. Okay, now monthly time frame. Monthly time frame. You guys can see. Nobody needs to tell you nothing. Okay, you can definitely see that all what this market has been doing throughout its whole entire lifespan is bearish. Is bearish. It has been bearish since December, been 1998 September. So of course you guys know this trend is strong. This trend is strong. Now there might be a very big hindrance. Why do I say that? Because this market has been failing to break below this key level. As you guys can see, I've drew my key levels. I've drew my these blue rectangles are my key levels. These are what major price reaction. Okay, I'm going to start explaining what key level is all about. So you guys can see that what's it called? GBPCAD has failed so many times. It's failed here. It's failed here. It's failed here. It's failed here. And it's failed here. So these are many failures. These like 4 failures, right? To break below this key level. There was a period it broke below, but it didn't form a potential, what's it called? A potential lower low. You know how the market goes, right? You guys know the vibe now from like lower low, higher low, lower low, higher low, lower low, higher low. Now this particular GBPCAD on a monthly time frame has failed to continue the trend of bearish. Okay, now what does this signify to us? It means the market is about to do what? It's about to reverse. Okay, the market is about to reverse. Now market reversal is a very important part of forex. Okay, and for you to be able to spot when market is reversing is the key to the door of forex. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Now this market has definitely reversed. You guys can see, wow, we've broken above here. Like it's now a clear bullish trend. Okay, it's now a clear bullish trend. But we might not like we cannot beat our chest and say it's a clear bullish trend unless we break above this particular trend line that has been holding it since 1998. This particular trend line. Okay, I'm just trying to make this as lively as possible. Okay, now what I'm expecting on GBPCAD is that GBPCAD might come all the way here, probably bounce off, maybe to test this trend line or break above this trend line and start heading all the way back up. Whether that's gonna happen or not, we know we're still gonna at least get all the way to this trend line. Okay, we're still gonna get all the way to this trend line, and this trend line is giving us like a round figure. This is looking like 2000, sorry, 2.0. This is a round figure. Let's put it here. 2.0 is a round figure. Give me a minute, guys. All right, I'm back. So we said this trend line might touch it at 2.00, right? I'm trying to put my horizontal bar at 2.00. Okay, 2.00. Now that might be a target for us, right? Now let's continue. Let's continue, guys. So now this market is definitely bullish. Nobody needs to give you two reasons about that. Okay. Now let's get to a weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. I'm coming down with a flu, guys. Okay. So now on the weekly time frame, you guys can see that of course market has making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. Okay. Now We've confirmed higher highs, higher lows on a weekly time frame. Now let's see if we can get a very decent trend line. Let's see if we can get a very decent trend line. I've been struggling to get trend lines on this particular pair. I don't know the reason why. Maybe because the pair is a very stubborn pair. Let me see if there's another trend line somewhere here. Thing is that these trend lines are always so tricky. Yes. Well, anyways, what I know is that we need a trend line that can guide us. And if I can't find it now, of course, when I find it, I'm gonna drop it on my Telegram channel subscribers. Okay. I'm gonna drop in my Telegram channel subscribers. Anyways, guys, let's leave this particular trend line like this. Okay, let's leave this particular trend line like this. There was a particular trend line that I took that was looking very nice. Well, let's leave this trend line like this. Okay, so on a weekly time frame, you can see that the market has been testing this trend line, and of course came shy of this particular trend line. Okay, and our next level target, as you guys know, the way I trade the market, I put my key levels because I know that once the market break a particular key level, it's heading for the next key level. And once it breaks that next key level, it's heading for also the next key level. Okay. So now, when the market break above this key level, of course, it retested it and starts forming, bullish bullish momentum. Okay. Now we know that once market took off from this particular key level, we are doing what? We are heading to this next key level. Okay, and if the market fails to break above this key level, we are coming all the way back down. Okay, but if the market also successfully break above this key level, we might also see a retest, then a push over to the upside. Okay, so the market move from what? Key level to key levels, key levels to key levels. You just have to determine what key level the market is going next. Okay, you just have to determine what key level the market is going next. Now, weekly time frame, everything is seeming very alright. Higher high, higher low. Of course, we're looking to form a potential higher high. Okay, we're looking to form a potential higher high. So if you're watching this video, of course, we are in the right place of placing this trade. Come on, let me first show you the entries. So let's come to the daily time frame. Daily time frame. Besides, guys, I've already placed my trade on this bad boy. I already have a trade running on this guy already. I have a trade running on this guy already. And what were my criteria to enter that trade? I wanted to actually enter the trade somewhere here. Let me show you guys. I wanted to enter the trade at the touch of this guy, then this guy. So I had this trade like this. Let me show you guys. I had this trade like this. My SL was below this guy. Then my first level target was here. My second level target was all the way to the next key level. Let's forget about that. Now the market was going in my favor for some time. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly. Let me zoom in. The market was going in my favor for some time. Then kaboom, the market stopped me out. Okay, the market stopped me out. I was lucky enough. I didn't take this trade on my 2K account. I didn't take this trade on my 2K account. But even with that, market stopped me out, started heading back in my direction. So this right here is what we call market manipulation. Look, there are so many things that I see in the market that even like distract me from what I'm supposed to put out here today. But let's just concentrate, guys. Let's concentrate. So now the market is now heading up. You guys can see multiple bullish candles on the daily time frame. Okay. Now you guys can also see that this trend line, there was a trend line here. There's a trend line here. Now you can see that this trend line has been broken, and this key level too will also push above this key level. So nobody needs to tell you guys that this particular trend is definitely bullish. Now, how do I want you guys to take advantage of this bullish momentum? Okay, how do I want you guys to take advantage of this bullish momentum? Sorry about that. I'm crossing my fingers on this particular trade I want to give you guys, right? Because I am not so confident about it, because I might not also be taking it. Okay, so how will I call a trade that I won't take? Well, the trade might play out and it might not play out. Okay, we just have to stack the odds in our favor. Okay, Now the trade, of course, I'm in profit. I'm in profit, guys. So what I will just do is that for us to take advantage of this particular trade, we have to be careful. Okay, we have to be careful because we don't want the market to burn us. Okay, because I'm still looking at it like this GBPUSD, this or GBP card might still stop here, roll all the way down to test this particular guy, and push all the way back up. Okay, either way, we're gonna go back up. We just have to know when to enter this market. Let me delete this trend line. Hmm, 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 hmm. What I'm looking at right now on GBP card is that I feel like GBP card is still gonna come and retest this level because it had multiple touches on it. Let me outline that level for you guys. This level, this guy. Let me put that this guy. Where is this guy? This guy. So I feel like you can see this horizontal bar, just horizontal line I just drew here. I feel like GP card is still gonna come and test this guy. Okay. Right now, I can't beat my chest and say this is what's gonna happen, but what I'm just gonna do is that I am gonna update my Telegram channel, guys, when it is time to enter GP card trade. Because a lot of them are already on this trade because I called it there. I didn't call it here because I don't want to make YouTube videos every day. So if you guys don't want to miss out on this kind of ride, please do well to click the link, my Telegram channel link in the description of this video. So yeah, that's it for GP card. I can't beat my chest and say there's a trading opportunity because right now, okay, I'm seeing something again now. Right now, GP card can just see something now. Let's draw this Fibonacci. You guys can see GP card can just go from A to B, C to D and start pushing all the way back down to all the way down here. So like fingers crossed for GBP card, but odds are stacked against us. Sorry, odds are stacked in our favor because GBP card is bullish, everything is bullish. So we are looking at this bullish trend being holding. So yeah, that's for GP card. I don't want to talk too much on GP card. I'm actually current on this trade. If I have any update on this trade, of course I'm gonna call it for you guys. So now GBPCHF, which is the main guy for today, is my actual guy for today. So let me delete all these levels. Let me delete all this. Let me delete all this. Let me leave that one because I'll use that one to explain something. Let me delete all this. All this. Okay. Okay, fam. Okay. So yeah, GP card. Let's go into a monthly time frame. You guys get the vibe. Go to the monthly time frame, look at the trend, go along with the damn trend. Now, yeah, you guys can see on the monthly time frame on GBPCHF, right? Ever since how many years ago now? This is like since 1975. Since 1975, this market has been bullish. Sorry, bearish. Okay, this market has been bearish. You guys should give me a minute. Give me a minute, guys. All right, I'm back. So since 1975, this market has been bearish. So this might be one of the strongest bearish move ever encountered in the forex market. Okay, because it has been bearish for a very long time. Now, let's look for trading opportunity on this guy. Now, this guy, if you guys can see, it has been having reoccurring patterns, right? Which is the higher low, sorry, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. It looks like a lower low, lower low, lower high. So what I'm trying to say is that GPCHF has failed to give us a lower low. Okay, GP card has failed to give us a lower low. Now this is looking like a double bottom because let me tell you this guy. This market has tested this guy twice and it has failed to give us what we need. That's not what has failed to give us what we need. Okay, now this is looking, of course, you guys get the vibe, double bottom reversal pattern all the way to the upside. Okay, but even with that, this double bottom is not still valid until we break above the neckline. Now, where is the neckline? I don't know if you guys understand this ideology. Let me form a graphical representation of what exactly what I'm talking about. Now, a double bottom is like a W. Okay, sorry. Let's this is what is actually happening right now. So the W has not fully formed. Okay, and for this double bottom to hold, for this double bottom to be valid, okay, we have to do what? We have to break above the neckline. Now, what is the neckline? Let me draw the neckline on this graphical representation for you guys. So the neckline is tip of the tip of the chart where the how will I put it, where the two bottoms meet each other. It's like an upside down V. Now, until this market breaks above this neckline, right? This neckline, this double bottom is not so valid because the market can get here now. The market can get here and start pushing all the way down to form a lower low. So that's exactly what's happening right here on GPCHF. And historically, I think last year I milked GBPCHF, guys. If you guys have been following me for some time, you gotta check my last videos when I was trading my first 2K account. I milk this guy. I took advantage of him so much. I literally abused it because I made a whole ton of money from it. Okay, I made a shit ton of money from it. Well, that's the story for another day. So yeah, so right now this is the neckline. Let me. I don't know. I think I should adjust this key level to the neckline, but this is gonna be tampering with this guy. So what's gonna happen, guys? Let me just draw the neckline. Let me draw the neckline now. So this is the neckline of this guy. So this is the neckline of this guy. Let me delete this key level. I'll put it back there later. So this is the neckline of this guy. Now until GBPCHF breaks above this neckline and probably retest it, this neckline, this reversal pattern is not so valid. It's valid to an extent. Let's say it is 60% valid, and for it to be 99% valid, we have to break above this neckline, and this is gonna be a long ride all the way to the top here. Okay, it's gonna be a very long ride, maybe next year before this move is gonna happen, right? But even before that time, we can still look for trading opportunity in between this place. Now, it is ideal for us to look for selling opportunities, right? But since we are not seeing the market forming any lower low anytime soon, of course, we're gonna look for a little bit of buying trade here, at least until we break above this guy. Now let's get to a weekly time frame. I don't know if you guys understand the grammar I'm putting out here. Okay, I'm sure you guys are understanding the grammar I'm putting out here. Okay, now, now, yeah, yeah. So what I was on this weekly time frame, you guys can see on the weekly time frame. What I was expecting for GBPCHF was this. Let me show you. Was this, you know, A to B, B to C. Look, I'm a very big fan of Fibonacci. He's like one of my best guy. If I want to place and if I want to look for any trade, okay. So now from A to B, B to C, simple. C to D, very simple thing. That was I was expecting on GBPCHF, but it looks like GBPCHF is not gonna come to form our D anytime soon. Okay, so we're not gonna wait for it. We're gonna go with it. Okay, we're gonna go with it. Now let's get to a daily time frame. The reason why I'm actually emphasizing on this guy is because I'm seeing a buying opportunity. Okay, I'm seeing a buying opportunity. Now we can't disregard the fact that this trend line has been broken. Okay, we can't disregard the fact that this trend line has been broken on a daily time frame. On a daily time frame. Okay, that's regard that this the fact that this trend line has been broken on a daily time frame, and now the market is what forming daily bullish candle. Okay, the market is forming daily bullish candle. What I was reiterating on GPCHF before I actually recorded this video was that, okay, let me remove this guy. Let's hide this guy. What I was researching on this guy was that there was a particular level here, there was a particular minor level here that GBP broke out of. Let's just leave it like this. So this is the minor level. You guys can see it's like it's like a resistance. Now that is support. So what I was thinking before on GBPCHF was that okay, GBPCHF might it blew out of this guy, of course. It blew out of this guy. GBPCHF might possibly retest this guy and start heading back up. Okay, okay. Look, I'm a very big fan of breakout and retest. Okay, so I'm looking at GBPCHF by possibly breakout. He broke out of this guy, retest this guy, and start heading back up. Okay, but if I say if I were to place my buy trades, my long position like this, and our SL is super wide, maybe let's say below this guy. It's not even that wide, right? It's not even that wide. I think I'll actually enter this trade right now, maybe after this guy. So my SL will be all the way below here. Okay, look, the point of having a wide SL, I know this SL is actually wide. The point of having a wide SL is not to like is just to be in the trade. Okay, it's just to be in the trade. And if at the end of the day, if GPCHF ends up coming all the way back down here, at least maybe if I'm not stopped out, you know, there's a possibility that I'm gonna enter another trade here. It's not really there's a possibility, I'm definitely gonna enter another trade here. Okay, even in my loss. Okay, look, the point of entering this trade is not the fact that I'm looking at my SL, that my SL is wide. It's just because I just want to be on it, because okay, what if GPCHF does not just retest and start bringing all the way back up? At least I know that I am in the trade, I'm in the move. Do you guys get what I'm trying to say? I am in the move. So having this first trade, the first trade is not my banger trade. It's the trades I place after my first trades. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm just trying to give you guys the like the way I trade. Okay, the way I trade, and of course you guys get the vibe. In between before we get all the way here, we're gonna have target taking, like profit taking, like somewhere here now, somewhere here. Let's put it here, somewhere here, because this lines up with these guys. Let me show you. This lines up with these guys. Okay, so somewhere here, my profit, I'll take my first profit, and our second level target is all the way up here. Okay, so this is a very long move. Okay, this is a very very long move. Even in between here, we are going to see, we're going to see trading opportunities. Okay, so immediately this video goes live, immediately I finish recording this video, I will enter a buy trade. This is my first buy trade. Okay, then in between we're gonna look for, you know, proprietary trades to take. So that's it for GPCHF. I don't want to make this video too long. My last pair I'm going to talk about is US30. Is US30. Yeah, US30. Yay. Oh my god, US30 is such a, it's such a clown. So yeah, on my, I think my last two videos, or my last video, my weekly analysis video, I said US30 was trading somewhere here. So I was like, US30, you just have to give us a clear direction, whether you're gonna break above this key level or you're gonna bounce off of it. Of course, you guys can see it is clear now that US30 wants to do what? It wants to bounce off of the key level. Now, before we go deep into the rabbit hole, let me come to a monthly time frame for you guys that are not my current viewers. Okay, you guys are not my current viewers. So let's see. So yeah, I've said it earlier on my previous video. US30 is what is bullish. Okay, it's bullish, guys. Of course, you guys can see it's very clear. US30 is damn bullish. Okay, and for us to take advantage of this bullish trend, we have to scale lower. Of course, we can't trade on the monthly time frame. Monthly time frame is just there to guide us on where to go. You guys give me a minute. All right, I'm back. So you guys know that end of the message, give me a minute. I want to like maybe sneeze or something like that. Sorry about that, guys. So as I was saying, US30. Sorry guys. So US30 is actually very bullish, and we're looking at US30, creating a higher high or coming to test this trend line. Okay, or coming to test this trend line. And what I'm also seeing here on the monthly time frame, I'm seeing US30 forming like a what's it called? A double top. This first top here. You guys can see it clearly. Like I'm not the market maker, I'm just a technical analyst. Okay. This is second top here. It's very clear something. Okay. Now US30 is definitely giving us a clear direction. It's gonna bounce off of this key level. It's gonna do what? It's gonna bounce off of this key level. Now I'm gonna look for taking short positions. I'm gonna look for opportunity of taking short trades, like selling trades. Just a temporary sell. Okay, before the market start heading higher. Now let's come to a weekly time frame. Let me expand my chart. I love it when my charts are expanded. Okay. Now, okay, let me adjust this trend line like this. Okay. Now, US30 US30 is a it's very very technical pair because it has actually been giving price action movements ever since. Now my take on US30 is that I feel like US30 is coming all the way down to test this trend line. And if we break below this trend line, we are coming to test this guy. And this double top is now very clear on the weekly time frame, as you guys can see. It's even look like a triple top. I don't know if you guys can see it, okay, or maybe I'm crazy. This look like a triple top. This first top here, second top here, and of course a third top here. You get what I'm trying to say here? This is what I'm seeing. Like, this is what I'm seeing. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. So yeah, US30, we're looking at you rolling all the way back down, and in between this rolling down, we're gonna have profit taking. Okay, we're gonna have profit taking here. We're gonna have profit taking here. Okay, and why do I choose these two places? You guys can see in previous price movement, this level looks like a level that we hold. What's it called? US30 might get here and start going all the way back down, break below here, test this guy and start going all the way back down. You got all the way back up. Like, it's simply technical. It's technical, guys. It's technical. So it's technical. So let's go to a daily time frame. Let me show you guys what I'm actually seeing on daily time frame. On a daily time frame, so we made our target clear, and the US30 has given us a clear direction. Now US30 right now looks like it's playing with the Fibonacci play, right? I don't know if that's the correct sentence, but that's it. So US30 is like going from A to B, B to C, kind of. So you guys can see it here. You guys can see it here. You guys can see it here. So this is looking like A to B, B to C, C to D. Okay, A to B, B to C, C to D. And if you guys want to know how to plot your Fibonacci levels properly, the link, or I think I made a video about plotting your Fibonacci's correctly. Okay, or else I'll put the card up here somewhere on top of this video somewhere. Or you guys can actually go and check my previous videos. Yeah, so yeah, A to B, B to C, C to D. Very, very clear move. Okay, very clear and direct move. Okay, so yeah, that is my take on US30. And before I enter any trade on US30, let's see these guys. Let's see this guy. Okay, and let's see this guy. Trying to draw this. Okay, so right now US30, you guys can see what I drew here. You can see how my trend line actually aligns properly with the market. So US30, if I enter this trade, I'll wait for a break below this guy. A break below this guy. Once I see maybe a 4-hour candle close below this counter trend line, of course, I'll place my short position, stop loss all the way up here. Or my target, of course, you guys know the vibe. You guys know the vibe. And if you guys want to, like, this trade is not active now. So this trade is definitely not active now. So if you guys want to take advantage of this trade, please do well to join my Telegram channel. The link is gonna be in the description. Look, I'm telling you guys because of my Telegram channel guys, they're like my family, they're like my partners. Okay, we do things together. Like I call trades on there literally like anytime there's trading opportunities. Okay, I don't call trades there every day. Give me a minute. So I say I call trades there frequently. Okay, I call trades there frequently. Now I really have to actually stop this video very soon because I have to go and take care of myself because I'm actually having runny nose. Okay, yeah. So that is my take on US30. Of course, we're looking at US30 rolling all the way back, all the way down to 4K. 4K. So it is what it is. It is what it is. And if US30 decides to blow above this trend line, blow above this trend line and start heading all the way back up, we're gonna wait for a break above this key level, retest of it. Then of course we're heading all the way up. But now I'm up. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so that's my take on these four pairs. This took a very long time to record this video. So please do well to smash the subscribe button, like and drop a comment. Okay, this might be one of my longest video yet, or maybe not. So US30, either ways, I'm favoring the downside. Join my Telegram channel to be updated. GBPCHF, I'm gonna take the trade right now after this call. My SL are right below this guy, below this minor level. Then GBPCAD, of course, I can't say for sure on GBPCAD. You guys should just give me a minute. I'm gonna be updating you guys on the Telegram channel. And BTC, please do well to come and retest our resistance now turn support. Then of course we're looking to buy you, go long on you until $210,000. Someone shout $210,000. 210K. That is where Bitcoin is going to. 210K. So with that being said, let's go ahead on this video. I really appreciate you guys for coming. Also, don't forget to smash subscribe button and like and comment what you think on this video. Peace out.